Previously on The Next Step.
My mom called, and she told me that she needs me in Madison.
I guess you won't be able to compete then.
Wait a minute, Kate, let's not be too hasty here. Let's put her on the team. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Michelle counts as an elite win.
It's time for the competition to begin.
It could be Elite versus The Next Step,
James,
or even The Next Step versus The Next Step.
I don't care who I'm facing, I'm gonna win.
Riley.
I don't want to do this anymore. James and I are working on our solos to compete against each other for internationals. I can't do this. I don't think any amount of rehearsal time will make me feel prepared at all for this. My heart's just not in it, and it never will be. Maybe we should just bow out. I'd rather not go to internationals than compete against you.
Bow out, Riley. You can't bow out.
I want to go to internationals just as much as anyone, but it is not worth competing against the person I love.
We're dancing for the next step, for the team. I know that she cares about the team. And I know if I tell her that, then she'll dance her hardest. Riley, promise me that you will dance as hard as you can, no matter what.
And what about you?
Of course. Of course I'll do the same. It's for the team. Promise me.
Okay. James is right. This is for the next step. We can't let the team down.
I can't help but still glances over to James and he looks devastated, which is just amazing. Riley looks shaky as it is, and I'm sure everyone's gonna vote Riley off the next step.
Okay, Riley, you're up first.
Riley!
James has convinced me to dance my hardest, and that's what I'm gonna do.
I can't imagine what she's feeling right now. I'm really proud of her for pushing her personal stuff aside and dancing with her heart.
I glance over at James, and I see how much this is torturing him. But we made a promise to each other, so I keep dancing. It's very bittersweet because I know that it's against the person I love.
Riley was amazing. I mean, she did awesome. She gave it her all, just like we talked about. It's my turn to dance, so I walk to the center of the floor, and I already know what I'm gonna do.
I never been one to dream past day two. Making friends was by no means my strong suit. Then all my teachers gave up on me without a fight. But I turned the radio up and hit my future light. Where's she going?
I don't know what to feel right now. I'm in complete shock. We made a deal that we were both going to go full out. And then he just walks out. What are you doing?
Is it not clear?
You have to compete. It's not like you to just give up.
You think that's what I'm doing? Giving up? If I told her that I wasn't gonna dance, she probably wouldn't have danced. And then neither of us would go. But she deserves to go, and that's why I did it.
I held up my end of the bargain, now it's your turn. You still have time, the music's still playing.
What is going on?
I forfeit.
Congratulations, Riley, on your spot on the internationals team.
All I can feel right now is disappointment. We made a promise, and he didn't live up to it.
Hey guys.
Hey, Michelle.
How's Wisconsin? It's all right. I mean, I'm stuck in my grandmother's basement. And my mom still hasn't found a place.
Seriously? Nothing?
No, nothing. But guys, how's the competition?
When Michelle starts to ask about the auditions, it just seems like a little much. I just don't want her to be overwhelmed.
Guys, you know I can see you, right?
If Michelle knows that we lost 2 members of A Troop, that would stress her out even more. We have to tell her something, but we can't tell her everything.
Hunter didn't make the internationals team. What?
Yeah.
Well, who beat him?
Eldon. Who can beat Eldon?
That's not fair at all.
I know.
It's not fair at all that 2 next steppers had to go up against each other. That's ridiculous.
All I can think about is just how everything happened and how James just walked out and how I can't wrap my head around this whole idea of him not being on A Troop anymore. I'm dancing to We Go because it's kind of been me and James's song. It made sense to kind of move to it and try and figure out how I feel about everything.
I first met you in late September, but I know. There's a feeling deep in my bones. My tongue is tied, but it always feels like
I see James walk in and I just keep dancing.
my palms get sweaty, my mouth gets dry. It only happens with you, and now I know why.
I need to figure out my place in all of this before I can talk to him about it.
In the quiet, in the moonlight, can we go, we go, we go, we go.
That was amazing.
Why are you here?
I want to talk about this.
I just don't understand why you did what you did. Don't you want to go to internationals?
You have no idea how badly I want to go to internationals.
Then why'd you do it?
I didn't want to hurt you.
So what, you don't think I could beat you?
That's not the point.
Then what is the point?
Riley, I was trying to make the best of the situation. That's it.
We had a deal. We agreed on something, and then you just went off and did your own thing.
I understand we had a deal. And I'm sorry for breaking that. But I did this for you.
I can't.
I love her. What else was I supposed to do?
So you wanted to see me?
Yes, I was thinking about the competition and how everything happened. And you're right. You don't belong in J Troop.
So, that's it? Just because I lost to Max, you're gonna kick me out of the studio?
No, of course not. That's not what I'm saying at all. I was blown away by your performance and how well you handled it. I'm promoting you to B Troop. No matter what happens with this competition, I still need to focus on the future of the next step. One day, Rochelle is going to be a major part of this studio, but for now, B Troop is the perfect place for her. I'm so impressed with your maturity.
So, I won't hug you then.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm packing up my bag in Studio A, and I don't know, I'm a little bit emotional, actually. I think I'm just gonna miss seeing everybody's faces at the next step. You know, this dance team has one of those energies that you can't replace.
Mission Impossible.
I bake a cake for James and Hunter because I want to do something to bring the bros together for one last time. This is a goodbye A Troop cake for you and James.
Oh, man.
Smell
Okay,
that.
it smells good, but get that out of my face, because I do not want to repeat.
Come on, dude. We're not gonna throw it in your face.
Come on, this is the last time all four of us are gonna be together, and we need to celebrate.
Yeah, some of this.
Okay. Get some of that.
What? Okay, what? Wow.
The cake tastes like garbage.
Eldon definitely missed a step or two, or maybe 5 steps in making that cake.
Well, it said to add water, and I put it in the microwave for like 1:30.
The microwave.
Okay, so he forgot to bake the cake, is what it is.
If Eldon could have called this cake pudding, it would have been a success.
I'm gonna have to show you
put it in
guys
the microwave.
how to bake.
You know what,
good
Eldon?
cake before I leave.
Well, where are you going?
Man, you know what? If this can't get the party started, then I'm gonna have to find something that will.
This is gonna be the last time that all 4 of us will be able to dance together, so just want to make it a good one.
These guys, they're my boys, man. We always just click so well every time we dance, and we feed energy off of one another, and it's always so hype.
At first, it starts off with us doing our own thing, freestyling, and then eventually we sync up, and that just goes to show how well we actually work with each other.
It's sad because it's kind of the end of an era of the next step. James has been here for so long, and Hunter was one of the guys on the first team that actually won nationals. It's gonna be really sad to see them go.
If I was in Hunter's situation, I'd be pretty broken because he's leaving for good. I mean, I'm still around. I still get to dance in my spare time, and I have this band that I'm focusing on now, but Hunter's just leaving.
Dancing with the bros is bittersweet. You know, I had so much fun with them, and dancing with them just brings back all these great memories that I had. I learned so much here at the next step. I grew so much as a person. This dance team has one of those energies that you can't replace. And when you feed off of it and you're all vibing together, there's no better feeling in the world.
Hidalgo's talking to Skylar about the competition and the fact that I had to beat her out for the spot on the internationals team, and we just really don't know what she's going to do and how she's going to dance. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. You did what you had to do. I just don't know what we're gonna do now. If I can't dance anymore, I'll be devastated. Dance is everything to me.
We'll figure something out, okay?
Okay.
Why so gloomy?
This is her last day dancing.
Last day dancing? What about Elite?
My mom can't drive to Elite and the next step. My mom's been very supportive of us, but she's raising us as a single mom, and my mom has enough trouble right now driving 2 of us to 1 studio.
Yeah, that's hard. Have you ever thought about coming into B Troop? I mean, they just accepted Rochelle. What's one more dancer? Skylar would be a great addition to B Troop. Welcoming new people is always exciting.
Do you think Miss Kate would let her?
Doesn't hurt to ask. I could come with you guys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Joining B Troop would be amazing. I would join anything to keep dancing.
Hey.
Hey.
So, congratulations on making the internationals team.
Thanks, you too.
That doesn't really feel all that great.
Yeah.
I just wish I could have earned it, you know?
Earning it doesn't feel that great either.
What do you mean?
Me and Hunter just became best friends, and I had to kick him out of A Troop. I just feel really guilty. Maybe James did you a favor.
Wow, I never thought of it that way. That's why James did what he did. He gave up his spot on internationals because he knew that if one of us beat each other, then that person would feel so guilty, and it would just tear us apart. James did it to save our relationship.
Wes and I are watching Max flip, and he's actually really good.
Whoa.
Wow. He's pretty good.
Yeah, but is he one of us?
He's pretty good, and I mean, he can keep up with us, but Max will never replace James and Hunter.
Right now, Stephanie is taking Sierra and I into Kate's office to see if I can join the next step too. And I'm so nervous. If Kate says no right now, this is going to be the end of my dance career.
Hello, Miss Kate.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good. Sierra here has a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think it would be okay if maybe my sister joined the next step too?
And why would you want to do that?
It's just, I really, really like it here, and I want to stay with my sister.
Okay. We'd love to have you join B Troop.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to dance here. I get to stay with my sister, and I get to make new friends.
Oh, do you think maybe Abby and Shannon would be able to come too?
They want to leave Elite?
Yeah, I mean, we all really love it here.
It's more of a family than Elite ever was.
Okay, fine. The more the merrier. B Troop will be awesome.
Awesome.
Told you all you had to do was ask.
Thanks, Kate. Thanks, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm in Hidalgo's right now, and I see Max. We're both on the same team now, so I just want to go talk to him. Hey, man. Max, right? I'm Noah. Oh, wow. Wow, that is one grip. Wow. I think Max broke my hand. You know, we actually got a lot of common. We're like the new cool dudes, new on A Troop. Max isn't talking right now, so I'm just gonna fill in the spaces and keep talking. It is hot in here, man. It is so hot in here. Are you hot? I am so hot right now. Kind of reminds me of the time I went to Spain. Benidorm. Costa del Sol. Honestly, I could talk about anything. I just go on forever. You should see the oranges there. So succulent. they're amazing, man. They're so massive. They're just...
You talk too much.
I know. I'm sorry. I just kind of get a little nervous when I'm talking to new people. I'll try and stop soon. I'm not exactly sure how or when, but it will happen.
I'm drumming alone right now because things aren't going as smooth as I hoped they would. Me and Riley still aren't talking.
After talking with Eldon, I now realize why James did what he did. James did it for our relationship. And I get it now. Can we talk?
Listen, Riley, the only reason that...
It's okay. I get it. You did what you did because you were trying to make the best of a bad situation.
And
you did it because you love me. But there is something that still worries me.
What?
With you not being on A Troop, are we gonna be okay?
Riley, we'll be okay no matter what.
Promise?
Yes, I promise you. Honestly, I don't know if we'll be okay. We got some big changes ahead of us. I just hope we can make it through them together.
Previously on the next step.
My mom called, and she told me that she needs me in Madison.
I guess you won't be able to compete then.
Wait a minute, Kate, let's not be too hasty here. Let's put her on the team. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Michelle counts as an elite win.
It's time for the competition to begin.
It could be elite versus the next step,
James.
or even the next step versus the next step.
I don't care who I'm facing, I'm gonna win.
Riley.
I don't want to do this anymore. James and I are working on our solos to compete against each other for internationals. I can't do this. I don't think any amount of rehearsal time will make me feel prepared at all for this. My heart's just not in it, and it never will be. Maybe we should just bow out. I'd rather not go to internationals than compete against you.
Bow out, Riley. You can't bow out.
I want to go to internationals just as much as anyone, but it is not worth competing against the person I love.
We're dancing for the next step, for the team. I know that she cares about the team. And I know if I tell her that, then she'll dance her hardest. Riley, promise me that you will dance as hard as you can no matter what.
And what about you?
Of course. Of course I'll do the same. It's for the team. Promise me.
Okay. James is right. This is for the next step. We can't let the team down.